Hello, Josh and Sam. Welcome back. It's been a while, and I can tell you why. Number one, my computer had an update, and that slowed the game down like buggery. Number two, Sam, as you will have seen from the other videos on the channel, has suffered a terrible, terrible moment of heartbreak, and we can only commiserate with him that he lost his previous Charlton game. So I thought that, given the fact that Sam was unable to continue playing his game, I would stop playing mine. Now, whoops, hello, wrote the word playing instead of super. Let's check out where we left Weston-super-Mare. There they are. They were in the Premier League. They had just won the Premier League, if I remember rightly. Yes, they had. 102 goals. Oh, what a team it was. But let's not look back on that. What happened? What happened, guys? Well, legendary English manager Ben Wheatland retired from football. How do I go to landmarks? Yeah, here we go. So if we do this, Ben Wheatland retired. Very sad. It's bad. Just less than a month after signing a new 5-year contract. I retired. They've hired Steve Round. Now, I did try and do what Josh suggested, which was to play the game off into the sunset, let it simulate for 5 to 10 years, see what happened. The trouble is, the aforementioned updates and whatever's happened to my machine has slowed it down to the extent that it took a day to transfer to go forward 5 years in the future. That was too long. I wanted to go like sort of 50 years and see what happened. All I can tell you is that Steve Round, if he's anything like he was in the other game, is going to be a very successful manager for Weston-super-Mare. Now, I have taken it upon myself to not kill the history that has been made in this game. So I have taken over at the extra class side, Slask Wroclaw. Śląsk. Yay! I've called myself Ben Wheatland because I have no originality. But yeah, so I thought I'll introduce you to our new team. I'm playing for this team, by the way, because I live in Wrocław. So we play in the Ekstraklasse. We were formed in 1947. We're professional, national, and okay in terms of finances. We play in green. Since the start of the game, you can see they've basically been mid-table. The Polish league wasn't loaded, so that's basically what happens. Nothing really sort of exciting happens to the bigger clubs. So I think Lech Poznan won the league almost every season because they were big when this game was released. Interesting fact: the first season that the game simulates should be like in real life. Śląsk won the division. They came first, I think, in this year here. They won the Ekstraklasse, and just then at the same time, they moved into their new 40,000-seater stadium, which in real life is a millstone around the club's neck, and they have slowly receded down to this portion of the table. But we are at this portion of the table at the moment. The club missed out on European football last season and is very disappointed about that. I am here to do what I did to Weston-super-Mare, but in Poland. Now you'll see a lot of unregistered players. I'm not sure why that is. I'm pretty sure I just registered them all. I went on a bit of a spree, getting rid of a lot of players. We don't have much in the way of money, but then no one else does either, so that's kind of good. And also the standard of player that you need to be good in this league is not high. So yeah, I mean, frankly, we should be fine. So we can't this season yet look at the previous years because it didn't generate them, as I said. But this will be our kind of year one for the game. I did have another couple of... So adding the league in has always been a bit of an issue for Football Manager 12. I did that, and then every time I was trying to sign players, the game was automatically tabling bids of 1.6 billion euros, which obviously was accepted, but then we were unable to pay them. And then once I'd corrected that issue, those players were now like, yeah, but I'm worth a load of money. And I was like, no. So I ruined a lot of players that way. Not my fault. Now we are playing the standard Ben Wheatland 4-4-2. I'll only take you through the first team. We've got a lot of defenders because a lot of the players are very hard to move on. But yes, we'll see. So we've got Paweł Linetti in goal. He doesn't sound Polish, and as you can see, the speed of how the game is running at the moment, this is what happens, unfortunately. Oh god, don't do this every damn time. Well, this is fun. Pavel Linetti. He's a decent goalkeeper. He's not bad. The reports say that he's almost as good as Jusha Duda. There's going to be some terribly pronounced names, and apologies for that in advance. So anyway, he's good. He's the best goalkeeper we have, and previously they were saying he was one of the best. He's a leading player for the Ekstraklasa, so that's fine. Right back, I currently have Dmitro Sukhomlinov, but he is not my first choice, although he's pretty good. I was playing a pre-season game and I played him. Then we have Radoslav Kolodziej, who's decent. He's old. I think I signed him. Nope, I didn't. He was there anyway, but he's good. You just have to, basically, until we play one game, or at least a season or something, you're not really going to understand what's a good player, just the same as me, but we'll get by as best we can. Czesław Ivanovsky, he is not a signing of mine either. Didn't play well last year, so I don't know why they're telling me they're really good, but anyway. Martin Juszkiewicz, I think he is a signing of mine. He's actually good, pointing with my fingers. Yeah, signed him for £50,000 for Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Because I am a legend. So splashing the cash on Mr. Marcin. I think I also signed Viktor Jacek, but let's just check. No, I did not. He's okay. He's playing at left mid, was he not? Oh no, he's playing at right mid there, so yeah, fine. We've got Bartosz Zik, who's good. He's actually decent. He's a want-away player, but at the age of 32, I mean, he probably will get away soon. I signed this young lad, Semir Mahmutovic. He's a Bosnian. Fine, he's not very good, but then none of these players are very good, so we're just going to have to deal with it until we can really build up some infrastructure at the club, and until we can, I mean, the stadium, I looked at it in real life, is absolutely knackered, so we'll need to slowly get some money in. Hopefully we'll win a few things, get some high placings, get into Europe, get some money flowing through the club, and improve, and hopefully we can one day win the Champions League. That's my aim. I don't know how regularly I'll do updates on these. I'll just keep going through these. Oh, the strikers, by the way, are decent, so they are at least, we're at least going to have some fun players scoring goals. Jasiewicz and Romulo have both scored a lot of goals in pre-season, and it's fun. But yeah, I don't know exactly how much fun it will be watching us slog our way through the first couple of seasons. I think for the kind of so he's decent. He's even been capped by Poland. Paweł Jaszkiewicz, not a bad player. Scored 6 goals in 4 appearances over the pre-season. Used to play for Legia and Antalyaspor. Decent player. And Romulo, who is this guy. He's an uncapped, surprisingly Brazilian, who started off in Grêmio. So that's the first team. I don't think there's anyone else who's super interesting. Or maybe, what's his name? Is it Angel Urbaniak? No, he's not interesting. Well, he's interesting, but not in the right way. Szymon Niezwiecki, which I think kind of means Sunday. Certainly part of that name is very nearly Sunday. But I signed him on a free off Legia. So who bought back a player they signed for £1 million. What a mug. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot to topple the big boys of the Ekstraklasa, which at the moment in this game are Lech Poznan, Legia Warszawa and Wisła Kraków. But that said, we were something like 4th favourites for the league this year, and I think that was probably not taking into account the signings I made. So yeah, let's see. And we've also got very reasonably low expectations. So the management and staff are expecting us to get, I think, top half, which, considering the table's I think there's only 18 teams, not even 18 teams in the league, so that shouldn't be too hard. I think we can do that. But yeah, so I'm hoping to win the league in a couple of seasons. You know, outside chance for us winning it this year, but I think more likely we'll win it next year or the year after, and then hopefully go on to dominate Polish football and hopefully one day Europe. Imagine it. Right, now let's see. Let's go quickly over our pre-season form after I've gone through all this. Oh Jesus, it's so slow. Why is it like this? Okay, apparently I was in for him. Przemysław Matras. I might have to go name giving because it might be more fun. Nickname giving. Right, so we played some good teams. We played all of them from leagues below us. In Katowice, we beat them 4-0. Warta Poznan, we beat them 8-1. Zagreb Sosnowiec, we beat them 2-0. My friend Herbert will enjoy that because he has a whole joke in his comedy routine about Sosnowiec. And then MKS Kluczbork, which is a great name. So a good bit of fun there. Now we're going to play the Górnik Zabrze game, which hopefully isn't too far away. Okay, is that the one? Is that the game? Bloody hell. Okay, so we're going to have to sim quite a long way through. But in the meantime, we can have a chat. I've been watching Sam's comments as he's been playing his Liverpool game have mostly been about how he's being sort of tactically diverse, moving the team around to sort of, he can't play the same way that he used to play with Charlton because his team isn't good enough at the back. And I'm sitting there thinking, if you expect me to change tactics because my players aren't good enough to play that tactic, then you're a fool. Every player is good enough to play in 4-4-2, and this formation made Western-super-Mare the preeminent team in England, and it will make Slask Wroclaw the preeminent team in Poland and then in Europe, probably, hopefully one day. I think on this game, or maybe on a different game, one time, I think it might have been 2010, whenever it was that Federico Makeda came through at Man United that season, and I took over, I think it was Wisła Krakow, and won the league in Poland. But I mean, that's not very hard. Wisła are one of the best teams in Poland and always are. So, but I have won it before. That was actually, having just had my little tirade about how I never changed tactics, I did actually win the league playing a 4-3-3. So, it can be done. Ben Wheatland has occasionally changed his team's formations, but not in this game. This is the 4-4-2 story and how it has brought Western-super-Mare and Śląsk to the top of the tree. I'm excited. I'm excited to sort of start again. I was tempted to sort of get a new game or to restart from the very beginning again, but I thought no, it's more fun to kind of continue to develop this world a little bit and see what happens to Western. Is also another reason I'm kind of interested, because I didn't really want to leave Western alone. I kind of wanted to continue playing, but then once I'd made the decision to Real Madrid have signed Bayern, no, see, this is the kind of who are you, the manager? Angel? Oh no, Alan Shearer's the manager. He's the first team coach at Huddersfield. Cool. Yeah, well done. You signed Delbert Bayonne for 22 million. That's a great bit of business. Let's just check how good Bayonne is now. He's excellent player. So yeah, one day hopefully we'll get that kind of player back, but not for now. Urban, I think did he turn us down? No, he didn't. Now, what was I was in the middle of saying something, don't remember what it was. We did have a nearly £1 million bid come in for, I think it was £900,000 for one of our players. I think he was a centre-back, or possibly a striker. Anyway, I rejected it because I think that if we keep him and we do well in the league, that'll be better than if we lose him and then therefore struggle. He was one of those players that's kind of a lot better than the rest of them, so it might have been one of those two that I looked at earlier on. I can't remember. At the moment, these players, I'm waiting for the team to become my team, before I start to draw emotional attachment to these guys. Partly, I guess, because I can't say any of their names properly. But I don't think that never stopped us before for Western, where we had crazy ass, what was his name, on the wing. And see, I don't remember anything. I played that game for nearly a year. I don't remember a single damn thing about it. But yeah, whatever. This is a brand new era, and Ben is I did make myself half Polish, so I was toying with the idea of being just Polish because it really helps in terms of your knowledge of players, and also because for some reason I think it changes so whatever your primary language, primary nationality is, it gives you that country's national language, and if you don't speak the language on the game, that hurts you in terms of communicating with your players. So I'm not sure if I can actually speak Polish on this game. I know I can't in real life, but I made myself half Polish because I thought that might help. Although thinking back, actually, a lot of my team talks have kind of fallen a little flat. So maybe, just maybe, I don't speak Polish. So let's check that out. That'd be interesting. Southampton have signed Roma, which is a big signing, a whole team. We'll keep our eyes out for how things go over in... that can't be Jerzy Dudek. No, Damian Dudek. Let's not check him out. I don't want to. Let's look at me. Home. Oh no, I speak German as well. Jesus. Okay, and I'm unknown, so I made myself automatic past experience, which basically gives you nothing. I'm uncapped. I'm unknown. I've got a national reputation. No one's interested in me. That's fine by me. I did use the same picture. I have a 100% record in press conferences. I hardly ever chat with my players, which seems harsh because I've only been in the club about 3 weeks. But yeah, Scott Carson hates me. Why does he hate me? Who is he? The manager of Bristol City. Maybe he remembers the other Ben Wheatland, and he's upset about anyone called Ben Wheatland. Did he sign Dean McCoubry, or did he sell Dean McCoubry? Did he sell that to me? Maybe that's why he hates me. He can remember getting rid of one of the best players, one of the best Welsh central defensive midfielders of his generation. Of any generation. God, we had a good team for Western. Yeah. The trouble is, I don't like playing with white colour, white football kit. It's not like the main kit. It's not cool. Like I really like Schlon's kit because it's green. Not very many teams are green. And I would like the idea of one day coming up against Western in the European Cup or in the Europa League and just getting to knock out my former club. Although it won't be my former club technically because I'm not the same manager, I'm not using the same profile. I'd have never been hired by Schlonsk if I was using the same profile because I just would have said we can't afford you or something along those stupid lines. I'm now thinking I should have given myself some kind of Polish name like Blizbor or Mshisław. But there we go. Ooh, we're selling someone. Radosław Kolodziej. Oh, this is the guy. So actually I did sell him for $1 million. So 32 years old. I think that's a decent... I'm going to completely... retract my statement about what I was saying earlier on. He averaged 6.32 racing last year. He's 6'6" fine, but he's not good. He's 32. Get yourself to... Lausanne. Are they in France or Switzerland? Switzerland. Get the heck out. Give me some more money to spend on some wingers, please. Yes, please. So, does that mean we've now got some money? Let's look at the boardroom. Oh, look at that budget. Oh, we got so much money. Oh, we could spend, like, we could nearly sign a player for a proper wage. Ay. Right, let's see. Are there any rumours now that we're cash rich? Are we rumoured to be buying anyone? Kamil Gasecki. I think one of my main intended tactics whilst we're sort of working out... was that guy called Borisov? Okay, never mind. One of my main tactics whilst working out this league is to try and buy off the big teams. As in buy players from the bigger teams. So Belchatov, Dariusz Bania, and also try and keep it Polish as much as possible. There's actually the rules for foreign players in Poland is actually pretty lenient. You need to have, I think, a maximum of 18. So I think I can keep within that. But yeah, so they have some decent players. What about him? Goloszewski, Chababana, Michael Svach. Oh god, the speed at which this game moves is absolutely ridiculous. He's still got 3 years on his contract, he'll never come. Kamil Gasecki, did I try and sign him? Oh, literally just freaking, yeah, good one. What about Damian Wiateczka? He's rubbish. I mean, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm interested to see. Maybe I think my first year is very much a kind of flailing about in the dark, trying to work out what is actually a good player for this league. I know you can do sort of research and stuff to try and find that out, but I'm more of a doer rather than a thinker. That's Sam's position, is to sort of go through and trawl through the history of all the players for Wisła and Lech and all these other teams. I'm a go-getter. I go get some average players, see how we do the first season whilst we've still got low whilst we've got low expectations, and then hopefully build as things go along. But I think that the quality of the Polish league isn't very good, and I know that because they're all trying to sign players like this. So, I think we could do it. I think we could do well. Whoa, now that's a name. Sithole. Dear me. Ephraim Sithole. I mean, his name is very nearly a rude word. So fans are trying to buy out Zagłębia Lubin. Let's not bother with that. They've signed him for. He's very old, 32-ish. Oh, we got £30,000 in television money. Yes, that's gonna go a long way for us. Oh, there's okay. Can we see Kamil Gosecki? Now we don't have the best scouting. I've done my best to fill up the positions available in the club with where's he going? Who's he from? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I did my best to try and sort of pick up some good staff. Now if we look here, the club is full. Oh no, we can still get a physio, so let's go do that quickly. Search staff. Now I have a way of doing this which will be to try and get, so I want him to be as good as possible. And why are they all Serbian? I don't get that at all. So I can get I mean, how on earth? That's not good enough. I need a better one. But then we might have to sign someone from someone else, which is a little bit frustrating. But let's see what we can get. Oh, there's lots of them. Now, we can do this and we can get some more scouting knowledge. So, let's look at some of these. Let's see how good we can get with where someone plays it. Let's try. Let's try and find. So, these are all the really cheap, really good ones. Tom Walsh. He looks good, and he's a physio at Bury. So if we try and offer him that much money, he won't sign. Fine. Do we have anyone else playing for? Oh my goodness me, Russ Cochrane for Hayes and Yedding. He can't possibly be on more money at Hayes and Yedding than he would be for us. Oh yes, there we go. So we get in Russ Cochrane. He gives us 20 on physiotherapy, and he gives us some England knowledge of about 0, but that's fine. It gives us a little bit extra. He looks sick. Maybe we'll have to hire him a house next to a fish and chip shop or something. Maybe he's that kind of guy. But anyway, Russ joins us here in Poland, and he's going to have a great time, as am I. God, this is taking a very long time to skim through to the Górnik Zabrze game. I'm going to try and not. I'm just going to press spacebar immediately every time. Except I'm not. Oh, no, you will not have Romulo. He's now probably going to complain. How many season tickets did we sell? 6,000 season tickets. Jesus. There's only 8,000 seats in the stadium. Oh, yeah. Get that bad boy in. Now, let's see if we can talk to the... I just said I'm not going to get distracted, but I'm going to ask them if we can have some more... Ooh. We would love to... Yes, you will. Keep going there, fellas. Now, I'd like some more... Well, I'd like both. Let's see... We agree? Oh, you legends. But I can't... They can't... Oh, I could ask them to buy the stadium. Let's not waste time on that now. Let's... oh, we can't cut back. I don't want to do that. We should improve our scouting range. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's see what's going on. Oh yeah! So I've got some. So we're going to get new training facilities. We've got some new coaches, and oh wow, what to 8? Let me just see that a second. So I can get 2 more coaches in here, but that doesn't include these other 2. Okay, so I'll do that after we do this game. I'll do this off screen. It's not fun watching me scout some random coaches. So we've got a new. He's been at Hayes and Yedding for 17 years. Jesus, what an unambitious knob. And he only knows about 12 players in England. I mean, it's madness. He's a complete useless idiot. But hopefully that now means that Bobby Montgomery, what a name. That hopefully now means that we will have some more English players in our talent pool that we can see. And we can then hopefully get in a couple more, do a bit of wheeling and dealing, getting some young English players tossed out by poor old managers at Western-super-Mare, for example, who just can't see the future in them, and I'll snap them up, give them a new lease of life, and make them winners. Where was the scouting range to? So I can anywhere. Great. Okay, that's perfect. Tim Sparv has left Sunderland because he's now gone to take over at Arsenal. Why was that? Who left? Okay. So what happened to Southgate then? Maybe he'd taken the English job, because I forgot I was the England manager, wasn't I, when I was the manager of England. Thingy. Western. Alexander Christianov. He's rubbish. Don't come to me with your Spartak Nalchik strikers. I don't want them, mate. I'm on the up and up. We've got £800,000 in the bank, although probably not anymore, because I just asked them to spend $2 million on a new set of training facilities. But I mean, if the training facilities are anything like they are now, I mean, they could literally just sort of find a local park. That would be better. That would be more efficient, that would go up, that would take them up, that would be an upgrade. Expiring contracts, these two are going, that's good. Try and get some more players out. Kozlovsky, is he one of those two players? No, he's not. Oh, he's going to be a good one, I bet you. I absolutely guarantee it. No, he's under 18, that's fine then. That reminds me, let's quickly go to see what the facilities are. So if we go to information, so we play at we are the Wojskowi, which I don't know what that means. I'll find out. We have a derby with Zagłębie Lubin. We have they're also an other rival, Zagłębie Lubin. They're not a fierce rival. Wiziew, Arka, Lech, Cracovia, Gukas, GKS or whatever, GKS, Katowice, and Legia Warszawa. Where's our facilities here? So our training facilities are average. So actually we've got decent. We're not doing too bad. Our rent is £1 a year, and I'm asking them and I might ask them to buy it, but let's not bother. Oparovska, I've seen it before. It's not in good condition. That's not a lie. That is a lie. Average is a lie. It's below average. I think we've played in better stadiums ourselves, Sam and Josh. Or maybe that's overselling things slightly, but still. Now then, I don't want some Romanian midfielder. I'm about to make my debut as a manager. Slask, our favourites for the Górnik Zabrze clash. Where are they expected to come this season? Their manager's been in charge for 6 years, and he's an unknown. So they're supposed to come 12th. They're in the middle of a boardroom takeover. It's great to finally get underway. I've been working hard. Yep. Shisha Duda, yes he is, but I want to keep him. I have to believe in the future for this club. Most Bartosz Zik, yes, he is good. With Kolodziej departing, yes, recently we're looking for this Tiomir Steinov. It's unlikely because I've never heard of him. I'm not going to answer that. No comment. And then that's the end of it. So let's see. Polonia Warszawa apparently is a decent bet for the team of the year. So there's only 16 teams. The team we're playing today, Górnik Zabrze, are supposed to finish 14th, so just above the relegation zone. I'm not sure if this still happens in this time, but it used to happen, and then it stopped happening for a while, and then they started again. Who's he? Oh, Beerschot. No. Who's Wojciech? Who's he? Did I release him? No. Anyway, so what usually happens is, like in Scotland, they after 30 games, the league splits into top and bottom, and then the other teams, in those two blocks, they play each other twice or maybe just once. It stopped happening for a while, and it started happening only recently. I don't know if that's recently as in 2012 FM recently, or if it's sort of in real life a lot later than that. So we'll see. Maybe we'll just be playing a straight knockout or a straight sort of round robin league. Maybe we'll be playing this weird ass league. Let's see if we can find the rules quickly. Extra class rules. League sorting roles. Relegation. Number of match rules. Squad 30 players. Yeah, so this is just a normal 30 game season. So fine. Now, finally, after all this flipping, there's been much further ado. There's not been no further ado. There has been a lot of ado has been furthered. But now we get the chance to see the team. Why are they all unregistered? I've not done that. Let's just quickly run through this lot. Good. Why is he playing Musialowski? Why is he there? Oh, because that fellow left, didn't he? Right, you go back there. Is Musialowski a better right back? See, this is what happens to me for my first games. It's usually bloody absolutely shambolic. Dmitry Sukholmanov. Okay, so he's going to go there. You are going to be sub 2. And who? Fraskovic playing left mid, but he can play left mid. So now we need to find a better centre back. Masha is walking around loudly. No, I'm still talking. You can hear me talking. Patrick Suka, Karolis. He's good. He might make the squad. Or Tomasz Lakomi. Let's just see. Okay, Lakomi gets in. Lakomi, in you get. Karol Lis is the third player there. Now then, we want to put Niezwiecki in at 7. We want to put Morawski in. We want to put Kohalvik in, and one of these two probably. Was Falkowski the crap one? Like very. Oh no, Falkowski's okay. It must have been Urbaniak. Yeah, it's Urbaniak. Let's just see Lajos Roch. Okay. Oh no, it's going to bring Marat in because he can play as a wide midfielder. Okay, let's do it. Register. Submit players. Yes. God, yeah, it's a shoddy old game that Ben Wheatman plays when he plays Football Manager for the first time. So this is my first game in Football Management. A lot of players are about to make their league debuts, and they are about to have Richard Pluta make his debut. Now, let's go. I don't know why my guys don't have any instructions. So let's just leave it for now. Let's say calm. No, I'm going to say assertive. Go out there and impress me. Oh yes, that made a difference. Passionate, I have faith. Passionate, I have faith. Passionate, I have faith. Yes! Sheswav. He knew what I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, we're playing in green, that's fun. Yushkevich, Mahmutovic, Ivanovsky, Yustkevich. Gonna have to make some name changes. Sukholminov. That's not workable. Fraskovic, Yuskevich. Oh, they're basically the same name. Yatskevich and Yusk. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's just quickly go to tactics. Who are we talking about here? Marcin, Yuskevich. Interactions. Set next name. Marcin. Okay, and then we have our striker, Pavel. You guessed it. Pavel. No, Jackie. I'm going to call him Jackie. Jackie. Do we have anyone else who's got horrible names? Sukholmanov. Does he have any interesting information? Oh my good lord, where on earth is he born? Okay, we're going to call him Ukrainian Dima. There we go, because Dimitro, Dima, there we are. All working now. Fraskoviak, Polish David, information. No, let's just leave it at that. Okay, let's play. Thank you. That was fun. Okay, good. So we've done some little name changes there. We've got no changes to make. Good. So their goalkeeper's making his first appearance for their club. Interesting. I've done my classical sort of off the field tactical battle by making our pitch at the stadium as small as possible. So that's apparently this is reflective of that apparently. Come on, guys. Stolarczyk, Mashtala, Laskovsky. Now, it's been a while since I did a commentary on a game, and I'm forgetting how to do it. But that guy was terrible. Ukrainian Dima there, looking happy with his new even longer name. Zich to Mahmutovic, Machin. Up to Fraskoviak. Fraskoviak. I'm going to have to change his name as well. Bloody hell. Right. Anyway. Mashtasa. Oh man, all of these names are absolutely terrible. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. Oh, forever I have to remember these poor names. Hopefully, once we improve the quality of the league, they might start bringing in some foreign players who aren't all Polish with all these SZ links in their names, and we can all just go home happy. Jacek, Ukrainian Dima, Lakomi, Ivanovsky C. So we've got 2 Ivanovskys, or have they got an Ivanovsky? Marcin puts the ball up to Olszewski. Okay, good. Now, we're only going to play this one league game, and that might be a good thing because, good lord, this is not fun. Okay, Fraskowiak is injured, which is nice because it means that we don't have to watch his name. Kowalczyk is a name I can say, and so we will bring him on. Rest assured, I will be trying to sign players with names that are pronounceable from now on. Oh, that went through absolutely everybody. Mahmutovic, what are you doing? So good, that was fun. We had a chance. Let's see what these match stats are. Oh my god, pathetic. Let's just close that thing. Mahmutovic to Romulo. Did you shoot from there? For God's sake, man. Zich to Mahmutovic. Marcin. Marcin. Now to Jackie. Romulo. Yes, he gets his first goal for me. Come on, Śląsk. Fuka Śląsk. That's the only song I could understand when I've been to see them in real life, which is literally just the name. Śląsk being the region, so they are basically called Wiltshire Swindon. Would be the equivalent. So yeah, that's good. A bit like Bayern Munich, whose name in English would be Bavaria Munich, if only people were smart. Marcin. Oh, interesting ball. Zik wanted a penalty, not sure why, because these dots don't lie, nor do they show very much detail. Now, 43, 44, this is good. I'm feeling a new lease of life under this team. I'm feeling a little bit more pleased, a bit more chilled. I've got no weight of expectation on my shoulders. I just wanted to win everything in the last series. That now I just want to get the boys in green, giving them some pride again, because it's particularly in real life the football club in Wrocław is a bit of a joke in the local culture, and so we want to try and rectify that, and hopefully Romulo will go a long way to dealing with that. 1-0 to Śląsk. Everybody loves me already, I'm sure of it. I'm happy with your performance, keep it up. 3 players were happy with me. That is a 300% increase on the ones prior to the game. Now, second half, going well. There's a dog outside. Someone has bought a new dog. It's quite clear because I keep getting woofed at by it when I walk past their house, and I never did before. So either the man of the house has gone completely mad, or they've bought a dog. Kazimierowicz, good finish. Kazimierowicz. He has a name that is too long. For that, we will punish him. What can we do? Nothing much. Kowalczyk's not doing well. Let's go on Saveljevic. He's a player that I signed. And let's also consider... Well, Kowalczyk only just came on. It would be harsh to take him off again. Let's try that. Oh, it sounds like the washing is done. Sounds like someone's doing something with some spray. Oh no, it's that bloody van again. Every time, I mean, it's been a month since I recorded. It must have been a month since I recorded, and all that time I was complaining about vans driving around outside, and here they are again. Ivanovsky to Jackie. Jackie now. Jackie still got the ball. Gives it out to Strauss. Any other classical composers out there? Saveljevic to Romulo. Romulo scores. It's 2-1 to Śląsk. Come on, boys. Saveljevic putting his name in the hat to start the next game. Now, Zik is looking tired. Kowalczyk is still playing absolutely appallingly, so we're going to take him off. Not for him, though, because I believe we talked quite a lot about how he's a centre-back. I'm talking about him, Morawski. Now, let's try. Ivanovsky. Excellent work by Saveljevic. I mean, this touch nearly got away from him, but he got in there in the end, and he scored the goal that put Slask back ahead. Vukar Slask. Let's do some more. Someone's operating heavy machinery. Good. Slask, we've injured one of their players. That's nice. Jackie now skies his free kick. We are already third, right in the. Oh, that team has a great now. Hang on. Good efforts from Savljevic. Podbeskiedia has a great second. Like, they're terrible. Their name is just ridiculous. Quite a few Polish clubs are sort of named after the sponsors they have, and I think that might be one of them, or maybe that's a club that's been made out of two little local village teams, and now they have just stuck the two names together, like Dagenham and Redbridge, basically. Oh my god, what the hell's happening outside? Romulo now. If he'd just passed, it would have been perfect. Marcin. Up to Moravsky. Moravsky crosses the ball beautifully, but there's no one there at all. We've had plenty of time to teach these guys how to play my way, the Wheatland way, the 4-4-2. They were already playing a 4-4-2 when I joined, so that's helpful. They've got Cabbage there. No, it would have been Kabai. For God's sake, their passing is absolutely atrocious. Romulo has been sensational. We've beaten Gornik Zabrze 2-1. Slask Wrocław march into the next stage of the competition. Well done, lads. That was a good win. Tomasz Lakomi, he looked happy. Everyone else not interested. Means we're fourth now between Jagiellonia, Lechia, Podbeskiedia. What's their full name? Oh wow. Yeah, Podbeskiedia Bielska-Biała. Of course. So there we go. And they were only founded about half an hour ago, so who cares about them really? Jagiellonia putting down a big marker for the start of the season there, 3-0 win over Cracovia. Now, good, so he's only out for a couple of days, that's fine, because he wasn't great. But yes, so the three colours are brushed aside. I will leave the game there. Thank you guys for watching our first ever game with Slask Wrocław, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!